Do you know of Max Stirner?
I know Max Sternest. He's really hard on his kids. Thank you, everyone. Try the Mind Palace buffet.
I know. Ooh.
Go ahead, Logan.
Max Stirner was a racist, drunken, anarchist philosopher who squandered most of his wife's inheritance on his failed milk startup.
Oh. We're just going to focus on the philosopher part today. A central aspect of Stirner's view of the world is that there is nothing greater than an individual. The powers above are like boogeymen, except we believe in them, and in some cases, we fear them. So with that in mind, why is going to the wedding more important than the callback?
Because it feels better to give something to someone else than take something for yourself.
But Thomas won't enjoy giving the bride and groom his time because it costs something very important to him. Not only does this go against your claim, but it discourages Thomas from performing more acts of selflessness in the future. Try again.
The wedding is more important because Thomas should support his friends.
Why are their wants more important than Thomas's?
They're not, but friendship is more important than acting in our own self-interest.
And there it is! We've found our boogeyman. Friendship. That is the abstract that is being treated as greater than the individual. Another idea that is central to Stirner's philosophy is egoism, or putting it simply, acting in your own self-interest.
That's wrong!
No, you're wrong. See, the way Max Stirner saw it, everyone is an egoist. And you either know it or you don't.
Wow, this Stirner guy sounds like a bummer to the max.
On the contrary.
You get it? Max Stirner? He gets it.
On the contrary, Stirner was rather starry-eyed. He believed that no one was more important than anyone else. And if everyone understood everyone else to be equals, then maybe we could have a society where you could either work with others towards a mutual benefit, or be left to your own devices, if that's what you wanted.
Wait, did you just say he thought all people were equal? Because Logan said he was racist.
And I said we weren't focusing on that today.
That tripped me up too.
Racism is literally the opposite of seeing all people as equal.
Look, the point is, Thomas is an unconscious egoist, and this dilemma is actually between something that serves him versus something else that serves him. Between looking and feeling like a good friend and a dream come true. If Thomas wanted to be seen as a good friend more than he wanted the role of a lifetime, well then I'm all for that. But I just don't buy it. I'm through with my questioning.
Correction, that was more like lecturing.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're not sitting this one out. All right, now it's my turn to cross-examine the witness.
What do you know?
I know nothing. Where were you when the underwear was left on the floor? I need the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
Please stop yelling at me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I don't know if I'm cut out for this whole lawyer thing. Of course you are. I mean, yeah, you cracked under pressure. But nobody's perfect. The important thing is, you're trying your best. Wow. Thanks, kiddo. Kiddo? I'm old enough to be your father. Oh! No more questions.
And now I'd like to call Thomas Sanders to the standers. Nailed it. Hey Thomas, isn't it kind of annoying how a royal wedding can absorb all media attention and potentially distract from more important matters that people need to know about?
I guess so. I mean, the last royal wedding probably wasn't the most important thing going on in the world at the time.
Okay, would you show an 8-year-old an R-rated movie?
Jumping around a bit here, probably not.
Would you agree with a law that bans parents from letting their children watch R-rated movies?
I don't know. I guess not. It would be up to the parents on how they want to raise their kids. What is happening?
So it's okay to have values, but not to universalize them.
Well, I think some things are universally wrong, but for less important things, sure. I mean, you can't decide what's right or wrong for someone else.
Less important things like weddings.
Okay.
You said that the royal wedding wasn't that important. That's royalty. Not little Lee and Mary Lee's inconsequential nuptials.
Okay, alright. Well, my personal value is that I should go to the wedding.
But there are values that come naturally to us, and there are some that are instilled in us. You don't speed while driving because you don't want a speeding ticket, not because you feel in your heart that speeding is wrong.
No, what if I fear...
Similarly, you fear being perceived as a bad friend. But you don't want to go to the wedding at all, do you? Admit it.
I plead the 6th!
Oh, sweetie, it's I plead the 5th.
No, the 6th Amendment. The accused is guaranteed the right to a speedy public trial by an impartial jury. Virgil hates the prosecutor, and that's not impartial. Lawyered.
That's right.
Well, Roman wants me to win, so...
What? Me? No. Come on.
I know you're lying, Roman. Like I said, everything has a purpose, and you're denying yours. You want that call back so bad, and it will crush you if we miss it. So, with conflicting conflicts of interest all around, I feel like it all kind of evens out.
No! That's worse!
Yeah, this is a kangaroo court.
Oh, I wish! That sounds so much cuter than this mock courtroom where the principles of law and justice are being disregarded.
Okay, seriously, we're not going to perfectly nail every detail. This isn't even a real courtroom. You're sitting on the couch with your eyes closed.
That's fair, but why say it?
Stop stalling and admit it. What am I doing here right now, Thomas? Am I the snake come to trick you into sinning? Or have you had your mind made up since the moment you received the news about the callback? You didn't even forget about the wedding, did you? It was all an act.
Fine, I want to go to the callback! I was planning on playing Word Crush on my phone during the wedding ceremony to keep my mind off the fact that I'm single. I don't want to go. I'm afraid to go. And on top of that, a dream come true fell into my lap, scheduled on the same day. Anyone would want to go to the callback. So, yeah, I tried to force myself to forget about the wedding. And now I want to lie to my friends so they don't hate me for not supporting them. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Yes! Prosecution rests, or whatever. Let's just call it here and put him out of his misery.
Does the juror have his decision?
Yeah. I hate to say it, but the defendant is guilty on all charges.
Who knew convincing people to do something they really want to do could be so easy?
This is a downer.
Well, Your Honor, what's your sentence?
Sentence? I don't know. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
No, a sentence for the verdict. I've been convicted of the crimes, and now, as judge, you have to give me a sentence. A punishment.
Heyo. I hereby sentence you
That's not really necessary. I think now you see that all of this is...
to 1 day at the St. Clifford's Chapel on the day of Lee and Mary Lee's wedding.
Wait, what?
It's my sworn duty to help Thomas achieve his hopes and dreams. But Thomas wouldn't dream of attaining his hopes through deceitful means.
But that's not true!
And you're a beacon of truth?
Oh, did I say that? I missed the part where I said that.
I don't understand. You got what you wanted. You proved that I'm not as honest as I'd like to believe.
But you're still missing the point. Didn't it seem kind of ridiculous taking this matter so seriously to the point of settling it in a legal setting?
I don't know,
it seemed pretty important.
I do that kind of stuff all the time.
Whew! Okay, let me put it this way. Life is like a piñata. Colorful and full of stuff that makes you happy? Sure, and you want that stuff that makes you happy, right?
Do I?
Do I?
Well, in order to get that stuff, you must attack the piñata. But you're wearing a blindfold right now. You can keep playing with the blindfold on if you like the game better that way. But if you take it off, it's easier to get that stuff you want.
Attack the piñata? I believe he's suggesting that you beat someone up and rob their unconscious body, right?
No!
No?
I'm trying to teach you a lesson, but it's literally impossible.
Falsehood.
Oh my gosh!
Why don't you just leave the teaching to me?
There he is.
Great. Well, I'm sure Thomas's friends would love to know that he's
forcing himself to attend their wedding.
It's clear you all don't want to listen to reason. But hear this. I'll always be a part of you.
Oh, look at the little tongues.
I'm not going anywhere. And there are smarter ways to get people to do what you want anyway.
He said he wasn't going anywhere. He's a classic liar. By deceit, why don't we invite him around more often?